Imagine taking a normal walk through a quiet park and noticing a suitcase that had been sitting in the same spot for days. At first, it looked strange, but what police discovered inside that suitcase would shock an entire community and reveal a horrifying mystery involving two young girls. This is the disturbing case that unfolded in a park in Cleveland, Ohio. The story begins when a local dog walker noticed something unusual in a park near a school. For nearly a week, he had seen a suitcase sitting partially buried in the dirt. At first, he assumed someone had simply dumped trash there, but the longer it sat there, the more suspicious it seemed. One day, curiosity got the better of him. He decided to take a closer look. What he found inside would instantly turn a normal afternoon into the beginning of a major police investigation. When he opened the suitcase, he realized there was something inside that didn't look right. It appeared to be human remains. Shocked and horrified, the man immediately stepped back and called 911. Within minutes, police officers rushed to the scene. Body camera footage later showed the moment officers arrived and spoke with the witness. Even though the situation was disturbing, the officers remained calm and professional as they secured the area. But the discovery was only the beginning. As investigators searched the area more carefully, they made another shocking discovery. Roughly 25 feet away from the first suitcase, there was another one. When officers opened it, they realized it also contained human remains. Now it was clear this was not just a tragic discovery. It was a major crime scene. Authorities soon confirmed that the victims appeared to be two young girls. Investigators believed the children were half-sisters, and their ages were estimated to be between 8 and 14 years old. The quiet park had suddenly become the center of a horrifying investigation. Police began asking one critical question: who would do something like this? Not long after the discovery, investigators focused on someone living nearby. Authorities arrested Aaliyah Henderson, a 28-year-old woman who reportedly lived close to the park where the suitcases were found. She was taken into custody and charged with murder and child endangerment. When detectives executed a search warrant at her home, they made another unexpected discovery. Inside the house, officers found a third child alive and unharmed. The child was immediately placed into protective custody and turned over to Department of Children and Families to ensure their safety. But even with an arrest made, many questions still remained. At the time of the investigation, the exact cause of death had not yet been confirmed by the medical examiner. Detectives were also trying to understand something even more puzzling. Why had no one reported these children missing? There were no immediate missing persons reports that matched the girls either locally or across the state. For investigators, that raised serious concerns about how these children had gone unnoticed for so long. As forensic teams worked to identify the victims and piece together what happened, the case quickly drew national attention. A peaceful neighborhood park had suddenly become the center of a tragic mystery. What began as a simple walk in the park turned into a discovery that would shock an entire community. Two young lives lost hidden in suitcases, and questions that investigators are still trying to answer. As the case continues to unfold, authorities hope that the evidence will reveal the full truth behind what happened. And for many people in Cleveland, this tragic discovery is a reminder that sometimes the most disturbing crimes are hidden in the places we least expect.